Many of us hear the word thyroid but don't fully understand what it is or why it's important. The thyroid gland is a small, butterfly-shaped organ located at the front of our neck, just below the Adam's apple. Even though it's small, it has a huge effect on our entire body. Think of it as the master control of our metabolism. It dictates how fast or slow our cells work. It makes hormones called T3 and T4, which control our energy, weight, body temperature, and even our heartbeat. Thyroid health is key to a person's overall health. The importance of the thyroid gland cannot be overstated because it affects almost every system in our body. From our brain, heart, muscles, to our skin, everything relies on the right amount of thyroid hormones. When the production of these hormones is balanced, our metabolism works well. This means we use energy from food correctly. Our weight becomes normal, our thinking is clear, and our mood is stable. This is why when there's a problem with this small gland, the whole body feels it, causing various symptoms that can disrupt our daily lives. The thyroid gland is like a machine that needs the right fuel to run. Its main need is iodine, a mineral we get from our food like iodized salt, fish, and other seafood. When there's too little or too much iodine, or if there are other problems with the gland, that's when thyroid diseases start. The two main problems are overproduction of hormones, called hyperthyroidism, or underproduction, called hypothyroidism. These conditions have their own effects that we need to know about so we can address them and get the right treatment with the help of a doctor. By understanding the role of the thyroid, it's easier for us to figure out if what we're feeling might be related to it. Many people don't know that their fatigue, weight changes, or irritability might actually be symptoms of a thyroid problem. Knowledge is the first step to taking care of our health. In the next parts, we'll discuss common thyroid diseases, their symptoms, and what to do if you think you have one. Let's not ignore this small gland because it maintains the balance within our body. First, let's find out what goiter is. Goiter is simply an enlargement or swelling of the thyroid gland. It's not a disease itself, but a sign that there's a problem with your thyroid. A person can have goiter with hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism, or even if their thyroid hormone levels are still normal. The most common cause of goiter worldwide is iodine deficiency. When there's not enough iodine, the thyroid has difficulty making hormones, so it grows larger to try and compensate. The symptom of this is a lump in the neck that can be small or large enough to be easily seen. Sometimes it can cause difficulty swallowing or breathing if it's already large. Second, hyperthyroidism. Hyper means too much or high. In this condition, your thyroid gland is overactive and makes more thyroid hormones than the body needs. Because of this, everything in your body speeds up. Symptoms include media group, person checking weight on scale looking surprised, slim person eating healthy meal at stock at distribute underscore equally, sudden weight loss even with a good appetite, a fast and strong heartbeat or palpitations, hand tremors, nervousness or irritability, and frequent sweating or feeling constantly hot. You might also experience media group, tired person tossing in bed, person with upset stomach, woman struggling to lift grocery bag at stock at distribute underscore equally, difficulty sleeping, diarrhea, and muscle weakness. These symptoms can appear gradually over several weeks or months. Third, hypothyroidism. If hyper means too much, hypo means too little or low. Here, the thyroid gland doesn't make enough hormones. Because of this, all processes in your body slow down. Its symptoms are the opposite of hyperthyroidism. These include media group, person looking at belly in mirror, appearing frustrated, person bundled up in winter clothes indoors, checking slow pulse at stock at distribute underscore equally, unexplained weight gain, easy fatigue, feeling cold, slow heartbeat, and dry skin and hair. Constipation or difficulty with bowel movements is also common, as well as having brain fog or difficulty thinking and depression. The symptoms of hypothyroidism usually appear very slowly, sometimes taking several months or years before they are noticed. It's important to remember that these conditions are different but can be related. For example, a person might have a goiter or lump and also have hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. Not everyone with a goiter has a problem with hormone levels. On the other hand, not everyone with hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism will have a visible lump or goiter. So just looking at the neck isn't enough. Knowing the symptoms and consulting a doctor is most important to find out what condition you truly have and to get the right treatment. The first step to knowing if you have a thyroid problem is to be observant of your own body. Listen to the signals it gives you. Do you notice any unexplained weight changes? Are you always tired even with enough sleep? Does your mood change for no reason? Is your heart beating fast even when you're resting? These are the questions you should answer. You can also do a simple neck check. Stand in front of a mirror, tilt your head back slightly, and swallow while observing the lower part of your neck. If you see a bulge or lump, it could be a sign of goiter. But self-assessment isn't enough. The symptoms of thyroid disease are often vague and can be mistaken for symptoms of other illnesses or just simple stress. For example, fatigue can be due to hypothyroidism, but it can also be due to lack of sleep or overwork. Weight loss can be due to hyperthyroidism, but it can also be due to another illness. Because of this, we shouldn't self-diagnose. The most important next step is to consult a doctor. They can tell you if what you're feeling needs a deeper examination. The most certain and important way to confirm a thyroid disease is through a blood test. This is called a thyroid function test. It measures the level of hormones in your blood, specifically TSH or thyroid-stimulating hormone, T4 or thyroxine, and sometimes T3 or triiodothyronine. TSH is a hormone from the brain that tells the thyroid how much hormone to make. If your TSH is high, it's usually a sign of hypothyroidism. The brain is trying to wake up the slow thyroid. If your TSH is low, it's a sign of hyperthyroidism. The brain is trying to stop the overactive thyroid. Aside from the blood test, the doctor might recommend other tests if needed. One of these is a thyroid ultrasound. This is used to see the appearance of the thyroid gland and determine if a lump or goiter is solid or contains fluid or a cyst. If there's a suspicious lump, a fine needle aspiration biopsy might be needed, where a small sample is taken from the lump using a thin needle to check if it's cancerous. These tests, especially the blood test, provide the correct diagnosis and serve as the doctor's basis for the right treatment plan. You should see a doctor as soon as possible if you experience the symptoms we've mentioned. If you notice a lump in your neck, even if it's small and you have no other symptoms, it's important to have it checked by a doctor. Also, if you have a combination of symptoms like sudden weight changes, losing or gaining weight, heart problems like a fast heartbeat, extreme fatigue, or sudden mood changes, don't think that this is normal or just due to age. Early consultation is key to preventing complications that can result from untreated thyroid disease. Let's remember that the speed at which symptoms appear varies. With hyperthyroidism, symptoms might be noticed within a few weeks to a few months. Its effects are fast, so it's easier for the patient to notice. On the other hand, hypothyroidism is more sneaky. Its symptoms usually appear very slowly, sometimes taking many months or even several years. Because of this, many people just get used to feeling constantly tired or sluggish, and they don't realize that it's actually due to a medical condition. So if you're feeling something that doesn't go away, it's better to be sure and consult a doctor. If you've been confirmed to have a thyroid disease, the next step is treatment. Don't worry, because there are effective medications for it. For hypothyroidism, the cure is taking synthetic thyroid hormone daily to replace the missing hormones in the body. For hyperthyroidism, there are medications that slow down hormone production, radioactive iodine therapy, or sometimes surgery to remove part or all of the thyroid gland. Your doctor will explain the best option for you. The important thing is to follow the doctor's advice and take your medication regularly. As a final reminder, your thyroid health is important. A simple reminder is to eat a balanced diet with enough iodine, such as using iodized salt. Avoid excessive stress and make sure you get enough rest. And most importantly, don't ignore any signals your body gives you. A simple blood test can save you from complications. Being proactive about your health is the best gift you can give yourself. Consult a doctor, ask questions, and take care of your thyroid.